So they just came in, I grabbed them right out the box, and I just want to see if all this talk online of, oh. What's up everyone, it's your boy Blue. Welcome back to the channel. This is Kickin' Trips. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. I got another fun one for you guys today. These are the 2025 Nike Air Jordan 4 in the BlackCat colorway. And these are the 2020 Nike Air Jordan 4 in the BlackCat colorway. Back 5 years since its last release and a little early in hand so that we can do a little compare and wear to see if the 2020 can still hold strong or will the 2025 squeak it out. Let's talk about it. The year was 2006 and Nike and Jordan brand, they're looking for new ways to market retro Jordans ever since his retirement in 2003. So Tinker and Nike, they zero in on two of his iconic personas, Black Jesus and Black Cat. I guess Black Cat will be easier to market than Black Jesus, so the 2006 all black Air Jordan 4 officially became the first Black Cat branded Jordan. And it did okay, but it's just that all black sneakers weren't really hype back then. But the Black Cat series grew as they started to drop more models and people started to collect them. So later on they dropped the Jordan 3, they dropped the Jordan 13 Black Cat, and even later on after that they dropped the Jordan 6. And I had those 6s and let me tell you, they felt like I was walking on bricks. I literally had to get rid of them after a couple of wears. Then in early 2020, Nike decided to retro the original Jordan 4 Black Cat in that clean, smooth, all black nubuck with the Jumpman on the back. And they sat, well at least most of them did, as a lot of pairs of the Black Cats ended up at the outlets to die. But then the Netflix documentary, The Last Dance, helped resurrect the Air Jordan 4 Black Cat from the dead. And they started to skyrocket in price as some sizes started to creep over $1,000. So Nike 5 years later brings them back, but with one big change. This should have made us all happy, but instead, it's turning into one of the biggest sneaker scandals of 2025. Squeakgate. I mean, this should have been a layup for Nike. Bring back one of their most hyped releases and drop it with Nike Air on the booty. This should have been an instant sellout. But instead, we have all this negativity surrounding this release and they haven't even come out yet. Like people complaining about the squeaking and complaining about how much stock there's gonna be. Should we circle back and get the 2020 pair? You trying to pay $800? I'd rather have Nike Air in the back and a little bit of squeaking before I go pay $800 for the old pair. Now, don't get me wrong, if you got it like that, go get it like that. But for me, I'm not even that big of a fan of all black sneakers. As a matter of fact, I prefer sneakers that have a little bit of contrast in them instead of being all black. Actually, give me a second. Okay, I'm back. And I guess what I'm trying to get at is that it's not that I don't like all black sneakers. I just like a little bit of contrast in my dark sneakers. I mean, I guess I am saying I don't like all black sneakers, but even the Black Cat 3s, I love the patent leather touch on here. I love the elephant print that almost looks like a little bit of a dark gray. I love the elephant print laces that they have on here. I know this is not black and it's charcoal, but this is more up my alley. The dark gray, the shadows are probably one of my favorite pickups of the year as far as like a dope winter sneaker that I can rock. These are the type of all dark sneakers that I like wearing. And obviously everyone's gonna have some different opinions out there as far as what their favorite all black sneaker is. I think for me, if I had to choose an all black sneaker of the year, for me, it would be the Black Cat 3. I love this sneaker. If we would have gotten Nike Air on the booty, it would have been a wrap. But anyway, back to these. Can the 2025 version beat out the 2020 version? Or was it too soon to get a Black Cat retro? Let's break down all the details so we can see who wins the battle of the Black Cats. Starting with the box, on the 25s we get that all black flight box with black speckles throughout, which is super clean. But when I borrowed the 2020s for this video, I didn't get a box. But I found that it's a black flight box as well, with only the lower portion coming in that black speckle, as the lid is flat black. So point 2025. Moving over to the toe, this 2025 has black nubuck that feels pretty good, not great, but I do like the toe shape better as we get that nice slope. The 2020 has that previous toe shape that might not be a big deal to most, but I will say that the nubuck feels a lot nicer on the 2020. And let's get this out the way, they're both black. Maybe it was the lighting that made the 2025 look gray online, but they're not. It's black. But for material, point 2020. Moving up the lace panel, the first change that I noticed was the cage or the netting. The 2025 is matted black, whereas the 2020 is regular black. Not sure why they changed it, but I like it.
I like it a lot.
Point 2025. The plastic wind tabs both come in glossy black, and the issue with the squeaking is less when loosened. And I know we shouldn't have to do this, but you could easily sand or scuff up the inside of the plastic, and that should stop the squeaking, or just wear them really loose. But for that reason, point 2020. And if you look closely at the details, the wings are different. As the 2020, you could see the natural edge color, whereas the 2025, the edges are dyed, and the stitching looks thicker and more pronounced. Point 2025. Tongue and laces are too similar to call, but inside padding feels thicker on the 2025, and the insoles say Nike Air versus Jumpman. So point 2025. Moving down the side panels, the overall stitching looks a little more pronounced on the 25 pair, and again the material is nicer on the 20 pair, which makes it look darker and a little deeper black. Point 2020. Wrapping around the rear, my favorite part, and you already know, it's that Nike Air on the booty. It comes with matted black lettering on the plastic heel tab, but that 2020 pair, I didn't realize until I had them in hand that the heel is wrapped in nubuck with the glossy Jumpman, which makes me wish they did the Nike Air in suede too with glossy letters. That would have looked sick. But still, I'll choose Nike Air over anything, so point 2025. But it was close. Both sit on semi-gloss midsoles that are identical, so no points given here. And underneath, the outsole's only difference is Nike versus a Jumpman logo in white. Point 2025. Just enough changes to make them feel different, but can still deliver that same stealthy vibe. So what do you get when Nike and Jordan Brand open up the vault to bring us a release we probably didn't need so soon? Giving us an almost perfect black 4 and Nike Air on the booty? We get a fearsome and ferocious black cat? It sounds like a cute little mouse stepping your way. Alright guys, that is it for me. As always, feel free to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. If you like where we're going with the content on the channel, it really does go a long way as far as helping the growth of the channel. So, as always, appreciate that. And let me know what you guys think. Are you guys gonna end up going for these? Are these gonna be a pass? Are we doubling up? And these are coming out on November 28th, which is Black Friday. And that's pretty good marketing by Nike to drop these on Black Friday. And there should be plenty of stock to go around for everyone. But keep in mind that demand on these, especially for people that missed out on that 2020, is gonna be high as well. Even though I'm pretty sure that we're gonna have restocks going through the whole end of the year. Now, as for me, I'm not too sure if I'm gonna end up keeping these or not. If I'm being honest with you guys, I really like those shadows and those BlackCat 3s a lot more than these. And I feel like, I don't know, maybe I just won't wear these, or I'll wear them once or twice and then just throw them in a corner. But I also feel like maybe I wanna hold on to a pair of these for a rainy day down the road, because I don't wanna regret that I got rid of them. But that just leads me back to what I always say. It doesn't matter what I like. It doesn't matter what someone else thinks. It matters what you like. So if you're looking to add another dope Jordan 4 into your collection, get them. Maybe you're looking to add your first black cat because you missed out on the previous BlackCats. Man, buy them. But more important than anything, guys, you already know. Wear them. All right, guys, I'll catch you in the next one.